Pisces, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-January 2024. And I'll do the reading for you, and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Pisces. Bam. Ooh, the overall energy for the reading, the Death card. Okay. Well, you might be dealing with some rough waters for a situation that you got going on here with someone. I'm not gonna take that Death card as dead and buried with this situation, but it's not looking great, I gotta say. Anyways, starting off the reading, you get the Strength card crossed by the Five of Cups. Yeah, you're struggling with this. Whatever it is, it's looking like, for the most part, you got this. You're going through possibly an energy of distancing yourself from something or losing someone here. I'm not sure what's going on with this energy, but it's not looking great. It's not feeling great. But the Strength card there is kind of an indication of you can do this. You know, you'll pull through this. In your focus here, the Three of Wands, I kind of get the sense that you're focusing a lot on giving yourself time, being patient with yourself, with this process. Just trying to give yourself as much time as possible, as much time as you need to go through whatever this is. In the recent past, the Six of Swords, the distancing from this happened at some point in the past there by the looks of it. So it started, the process started for you. It's not like, okay, it just happened right now. In your Strength, the Temperance card, there's a lot of emphasis on patience, which is kind of bringing me to think that maybe you're pressuring yourself to get through this faster, or maybe you're getting the pressure from the outside, like people looking at your situation and being like, you've been at this forever. Don't you think it's time you get over it? Who the fuck cares if that happens? You know, it's your process. You can be at it forever if you want. Who the hell cares? You know? Even you, if this pressure is coming from you, don't do that. You know, just give yourself as much time as possible. And again, with the Three of Wands in here, I feel like you're trying to do that. In the immediate future, the Three of Pentacles, this is a sign of partnership that's showing up for you, and I feel like it's going to be a good one. I don't know what kind of a partnership, but it feels like a good one for you, for whatever you got going on here. It actually might be helpful, you know. In the supportive energy, the King of Wands, it's King of Wands is showing up a lot, especially now, as that kind of an energy of it's an outside kind of an energy. It's you, but it's the outside you. It's almost kind of inviting you to start there, you know, in terms of how you take care of yourself, how you, maybe through this process, you're forgetting about, you know, your human body, your costume there, where you're not taking care of yourself much. You could be trying to take care of yourself so much mentally and emotionally that you're forgetting about the physical aspect here. There's a little bit of emphasis in that direction of start there, start outside, you know, which usually would not be a place I would personally recommend, but sometimes it works in that way where somebody starts from the outside and then they go within, you know. And I don't care how it happens, that's self-care, as long as it happens. So if that's the case here, where you need to take a look at the outside a little more, that would be, and if it's helpful, then go for it, for sure. The energy attached to you that you're not necessarily seeing at this time, the Ace of Pentacles, I mean, you are embarking into a brand new beginning here. So whatever it is that you're leaving in the past is no longer going to be there in your reality anymore. you know, so it does look like a clean slate in that department, at least. In your hopes and fears, the High Priestess, with this one, I get the sense that you're feeling good about this one, you know. Right now, as you're going through the process, not really, but you look up ahead and you're like, I have a good feeling. Great. In the potential outcome, the Queen of Wands. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Yeah, I do see a partnership coming in for you. It's not here yet, but it's coming in for you. And it's very helpful for you. I don't know in what shape or form it's going to come in, whether it's romantic, whether it's a friend, I have no idea. But I see it as being a beneficial one for you. You know? Especially as you're still dealing with possibly closing things off here for a situation. Let's see. Let's clarify the Death card. The Queen of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands. Yeah, this is looking a little more clear in terms of you. It feels like you made up your mind. Whatever this is, that's it. This is where it ran its course. We're going to close this. And it's difficult, yes, but you're definitely showing up from a place of, I made up my mind. You know? Okay. Let me do the Strength card. The Six of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Temperance card. There is progress here, and there is a lot of allowance for time. You know, there's a lot of openness to, I'll take as much time as I need. So this could be a process that you've worked through already for quite a while, because you look to be getting a little bit of confirmation from the outside too about this whole, you've been patient and you haven't rushed through things and it feels good and you feel good about it. You're acknowledging, and then you get some sort of confirmation from the outside about giving yourself the time and space to go through this process. So that looks really, really nice there. Let me do the Five of Cups. Queen of Wands, Knight of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. So this partnership is here already. It's here. I was thinking, is it the one that you're ending? But no, it feels like, no. It doesn't feel like the same energy. But it is already here and supporting you through this. Whoever this is. Okay, so there's somebody here. You're not giving me a sense of, oh yeah, they mean the world to me. You're not giving me that sense. You're giving me a sense of acknowledging that this partnership, whoever this is, that's shown up to me, at least from where I'm standing a little later in time, they're already here with support and love. And very helpful energies. Okay. Let me do the Three of Wands in your focus, the Nine of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're still taking it easy because your process here is not complete. You haven't reached that place of closure completely. You're doing way better by the day. You're recognizing that, oh man, I have days where I feel great, like I'm great, but not sealing it up as, yeah, I'm over it. You know, because you are aware, because other days it feels like a train just hit you. And it's like, in those days, you remind yourself, okay, let's just take it easy. This is not done. Let's take it slow. Let's move it forward and we'll be fine, you know? So I like the way you're navigating through this, the way you're dealing with this, whatever this situation is for you. Let's do the Six of Swords in the recent past. The High Priestess, the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. Yeah, intuitively you've known that you were done with the situation. You just needed to start making the steps in the opposite direction. That was the hardest part here. But when that began, your process began of sealing it up and just a grieving process, basically. Because whether you want it or not for this to end, you're still going through a grieving process over it, you know? Let's do the Temperance card in your strength. The Ten of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Knight of Wands. Man, it's been hard, it's been difficult, and there's this, again, this pressuring kind of an energy, and I feel like a lot of it came from you more than the outside, and even if it did come from the outside, it got to you in the shape and form of, okay, I need to rush through things then, which just made things a lot harder than they were supposed to be. You know, this whole pressuring of, how much time do I give myself here? Okay, so I'm going through a loss here. I'm going through a grieving process over something, whether or not it was super important to me or not really. Well, on the scale of importance, it's at 3 out of 10. So that should give me, in a month, I should be fine, right? Wrong. Doesn't fucking matter, you know? Could be at a 3 out of 10, you could get over it in 2 years. Who the hell cares? You know? As long as it's needed. That's the key formula here. As long as it's needed. Take as long as you need here. Why? And I feel like, yeah, a lot of that is you in there being like, ooh, I guess. Come on. I'm tired of dealing with this. That didn't help the situation. It probably gave you a lot more time to deal with, you know, as you told yourself that. Let's do the Three of Pentacles in the immediate future, the Lovers, the Two of Wands, the Page of Wands. Something is showing up here. It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some... something is showing up. And whoever is already here, that I see for the most part in this part of the reading, something is shifting there in a different kind of way, in a different kind of showing up, in a deeper way. So let's say this is just something you've known for a little bit, and yeah, you know, yeah, they're there, they're trying to help, to support. It's forming into something deeper. Could be a best friend for life that this is turning into. Could be even more than that. Who the hell knows? But something is shifting within this dynamic that's already here, and you're showing it to me. Okay. Things are going a little deeper in there. Let's do the King of Wands and the supportive energies, the Eight of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. You know that there are some shifts at play here for this dynamic that you got going on with someone. And you have the tendency to complicate things here. Instead of just taking it and running with it, like, okay, let it shift. Let's see what it wants to shift into. You bring in a massive dosage of reality check over things. You're like, okay, no, we can't do that. We can't let it go that way because that and 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 that. No, we can't do that. We can't just let it be what it wants to be and what it wants to shift in. We gotta keep our feet on the ground. We gotta do this, that, and nah, we're not gonna do that. So basically, you're going against the energies that are available, and it's just not looking great. I mean, if you were to bring this energy in without the Eight of Swords here, I would be like, okay, you know, that's your choice. You want to do that? You want to be practical about things? Your practicality doesn't allow you to let this happen in the way that it wants to? Great. But you got the Eight of Swords in here. That's just complicating things. That's just, things feel good. Things are starting to feel quite nice here. All right, so let's just put a stop to that by being practical about things. And we'll find stuff that can justify us being practical about things here. Yeah, there's plenty of stuff to find. Okay. Let's do the Ace of Pentacles for the energy that is hidden. Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Four of Cups. You're still not closed off with this one, by the way. As things emerge in a possible situation attached to you here, and as you're going through a process here, and the biggest chunk of the process, you've gone through it, you're done, you're still not completely done. You still carry a sense of disappointment that things didn't work out. So when there is a sense of acceptance over that rather than disappointment, then you can consider yourself complete, but you're not. You're not complete here with this process. For the High Priestess, in your hopes and fears, you get the Six of Swords, the Chariot, the Five of Swords. You're going against your intuition here. It could be that you are trying to be practical because you could know that you're not completely done with this process. And something else is opening up for you energetically, emotionally, possibly, and it's like, I'm not ready yet. The energies are showing up like you are ready, actually, because you're at the end of this completion. So the big chunk of your healing is done. You could be using this at this point as an excuse to not open up to something that feels right. Because I see you going against your energy here. Your energy, your intuition. And basically the energy is brought in by the universe here. And it's shown up as being pretty deceptive, which is telling me that you may be using all of this experience to be like, I'm not ready to open up someplace else because, you know, I'm still working on myself. And that is, in fact, true, that you are working on yourself. The part that is not true is the one where you think you're not ready. You're just using it as an excuse. Because otherwise the energies wouldn't show up as blooming as they are in this reading. I'm like, you are ready. You don't want to be ready. That's why you're bringing a sense of practicality. And yeah, let's put our feet on the ground. Let's do this and that and the other. Queen of Wands, for the potential outcome, you get the Six of Cups, the Sun, the Two of Cups. I mean, this situation that's trying to open up as a partnership, and again, I don't know what kind of a partnership, but it has beautiful, beautiful potential in what it's trying to open up to. There's happiness, there's love there, there's great energies at play when it comes to this situation. But you're not ready yet. I'm not ready. I mean, again, if you're coming from a place of, and I would believe you. If you would tell me I'm not ready, I would definitely believe you. But you're giving me some hints in here and there that you're using as excuses to not make yourself ready, you know? And then I see the energies that are available. Energies would not show up like this if you weren't ready. Energies are showing up open. You're not, because you're not ready. Or you say to yourself that you're not. So it's okay. It's okay. If this situation is meant to be in your life, it'll be there, regardless of you being ready or not, or whatever it is that you want to decide about it right now. But yeah, it's interesting reading, that's for sure. Let me see what the universe has. The Tower, the Ace of Swords, the Justice card. You're kind of going against yourself here. You know, the minute that this connection starts shifting into something that has potential, a beautiful potential for the future, I'm not sure if you're scared or whatever it is that you're going through, that you kind of enter a rejection mode. So the energies are available for you like this, and you're like, no, I don't want these. So you're going against the energies. You're going against yourself, basically. So that's kind of what the universe is saying here. And it's not looking great when you do that, you know? And when you do that right now especially. It's not looking great for you in how it may actually end up feeling. So try to be really honest with yourself here. Yes, it's true, you're coming from a massive process of dealing with something here. But are you truly not ready when another energy opens up right next to you? Or are you just telling yourself that because, you know, you've gone through a lot. There's a lot of healing here. You must be exhausted from it. You may need a little time. A little this, that, and the other for you. or what's really going on that you see an energy opening up and you're deciding, I'm not going to go for it, even though it feels right from any corner I look at it. I don't know. It's really going to be up to you. Here, let's do the Enchanted Map Oracle for you. Golden Palace, number 23. 23. There is always enough. The Golden Palace card represents good fortune, ambitious fulfilled, wealth, and prosperity. It may also indicate emotional fulfillment, as perhaps you're entering a time of happiness that's long overdue. The message here is that self-worth isn't measured by what you have, no matter how abundant your life is. Instead, it comes from what you are, how authentically you're living your life, and how much love you're willing to share. Granted, receiving this card does indicate material gain and a furthering of tangible rewards. But things come and go, and knowing your true value leads to even greater riches now. Share the wealth. Okay. That's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.